Good morning and welcome back to Newswatch 12 today. We're joined by some very special guests. Yes. We've got Nick Van Zyl, couch correspondent and reporter. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Of course, I love it.
Yeah, very happy to have him. And Conrad Sapinski, of course, as well.
And Michael right here.
Yeah. Jackie is off today, but we got some strong fill-ins here this morning. So let's have a great What's Trending, because a new version of Pictionary is coming out, guys.
Ooh. Pictionary.
Big news. And the version has some high-tech twists to it. The maker of Pictionary, Mattel, announced on Tuesday that artificial intelligence will become a player in the game. The usual way the game is played, someone draws a card and has to sketch the word on that card. The player's team guesses the word, they roll a die, and they move around the Pictionary board. But in this new version, players will still sketch the words from a card, but it is an AI that makes the guess. Players can earn points by guessing whether an AI will figure out the answer. People can start pre-ordering the game on Wednesday, and the new game is expected to hit store shelves on Monday.
That's cool. That's very fun. Have you guys ever played?
You know, I wasn't a big Pictionary. I like the old classics of Sorry and Trouble. I mean, those were mainstays around the table.
Yeah, see, I've done some Pictionary, but I don't know if anyone knows about my drawing ability or lack thereof. It isn't good. It's like anytime I have, it's like the pressure comes on, and then it's just like, oh gosh, no. And it's like stick figures and like little boxes. It's not good.
You're pretty good in Uno though. You're not bad at
Uno. I can hold my own.
Handle Uno.
But oh my goodness, Pictionary. The AI though, I like that they're guessing, but also I feel like kind of the fun of it is just randomly spouting out answers.
Yeah, that's probably the fun part.
Does this mean that you can play against AI yourself, or do you need another player?
Oh goodness, I think there's lots to unpack with this new Pictionary coming up, but we have things to discuss this morning, gentlemen.
Football season is back, guys. Of course, we all know this. We're all in fantasy football. But now, former NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick has asked the New York Jets to consider signing him. Can you guys believe that? To the team's practice squad. The letter Kaepernick, that's what it is. Remember hearing that name. Sent last week to the team's general manager comes after Jets starting quarterback Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles tendon just 4 plays into the first game of the season. In the letter shared on Instagram Tuesday, Kaepernick wrote, "I would be honored and extremely grateful for the opportunity to come in and lead the practice squad." Kaepernick stressed that he has worked hard to keep himself in top physique shape and would offer the Jets a risk-free contingency plan. The 34-year-old drew controversy for kneeling, if you guys remember that, during the national anthem to protest racial injustices and police brutality in the U.S. He has not been involved in an NFL game in more than 6 years. Right now, it's unclear if the team has responded to Kaepernick's request. Wow, 6 years has not played.
Yikes.
That's been a while. I feel like it wasn't that long.
You know, I don't know. I think that's a long time to be out of football.
Exactly.
Overall. Like, he wasn't even playing in any of the other leagues, the Canadian Football League or anything.
No, he was definitely, and it's been 6 years. He was fine. He brought him to a couple championships, but there was a lot of talent around him when he was in San Francisco.
There was.
So, I don't know, coming in 6 years later, there's a lot of controversy around him as well, so it might bring a lot more heat than the team really needs right now. They just need a non-problematic quarterback to help them out, because Zach Wilson, let's be honest, their backup to Rodgers is not really doing it.
He did win, though. He did win that first game.
Yeah, and then he fell apart the other two.
Tom Brady is still out there.
Tom Brady is still out there, and there's
He is.
And if we're going to bring someone out of retirement, it ought to be Brady, or there's always Andrew Luck.
Whoa, what about Brett Favre?
He said it. He said it.
You got the purple shirt on, got to represent the Vikings.
Oh, ouch.
Boy, that's a tough look, Conrad.
Hey, I know my baseball.
Yes.
Unfortunately, with a Yankees fan, I don't know.
And
being a Red Sox fan, I can't really. I'm sitting pretty close.
Yeah, no one's holding us back, so.
No, there's just a lonely brewer over here.
Yeah.
But I think Nick's got some jokes for us, don't you?
So, actually, guys, why did the chicken cross the road?
That's a great question.
Well, maybe to run from the police. This body cam video from Jonesboro, Arkansas, an hour from Memphis, shows an officer, Nathan Swindle, chasing down a chicken after a resident complained about the bird.
They complained about the bird.
They complained about it. So he's a new academy grad, so that's with his training officer with him. The police department said the officers returned the chicken to its home safely. On the video, Swindle jokes this was his first foot chase, or is it a claw chase?
Oh my gosh. Those are some great pictures. Look at him. He's got some speed there. He's really reaching for the chicken.
I mean,
oh, there he is. Look at those guys.
That just...
Oh.
It's one happy chicken.
They look like they're having a great time out there. I'd be concerned it's scratching me and stuff. They got claws and all that.
They do?
Yeah.
I'm speechless. I cannot imagine trying to chase down your chicken on your first, foot chase. Hey, get out of the car, boys. We got to get this chicken.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
It kind of reminds me of like our parking lot, because sometimes chickens just randomly wander through.
They
no
do.
joke
It's so
at our
random,
station.
yeah.
And we just have like, oh no, some chickens loose in the parking lot again.
Yeah, we came in a couple weeks ago, and one of our reporters, Austin, comes in and he goes, did someone bring their chickens to work today? Like, no, that's a normal occurrence here.
Yeah, it's so funny because people that used to live in the city and they move out here, they see random chickens walking around. They're like, what is this? Like, never even seen one in person, mind you, just walking around in town. So
it happens. Honestly, I think we ought to call some of your sheriff friends and get them to come chase some chickens in the parking lot. That'd be hilarious.
We'll get the Army sergeants flying down with the Chinooks. Like, where are they at?
Let's only if we can put some Benny Hill music behind it.
Oh my goodness.
It's a great idea.
Film that, make our own story right there.
It would be pretty funny.
And a cherry on top would be some good weather, guys.
Oh
Definitely
my goodness. That would be some great weather. It's good chicken chasing weather, isn't it today,
yes,
Conrad?
Good chicken chasing weather. I know you're just about starting work. Get ready, Nick. It is going to be hot.
So I've got to go to Medford.
Yes.
How's my drive looking this morning?
A little bit of rain, but very, very scattered. We're not looking at anything long-lasting. If it will rain, maybe 5 minutes at max, and then it'll stop raining once again. But take a look at this, guys. Temperatures back in the 60s today and tomorrow, and then 70s. Am I seeing 70s, guys? Yes, 70s are back starting Friday, and then by beginning of next week, we're talking maybe even up to 80 degrees with lots of sunshine the rest of this week. We'll have more news and weather coming up after the break.